wishing me luck. So the support here has been awesome. You know, everybody was cheering, and seeing all the old guys was a pretty unbelievable feeling.
Seemed like old times out there for you, throwing it around and all on this field.
A little, but you know, on the other hand, I mean, this is the job and my future and stuff, and you know, I wish I would have realized that while I was at school, but you know, it just took me a little long.
You like you're in the best shape of your life. How hard have you been working, and did you really see this as a huge audition for you coming up here today?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, training 2 or 3 times a day for 6 days a week. You know, it's you know, just shed the pound, and you know, I had to get down. I was 245 at one point after I got down to Tampa, so had to lose a lot of weight, and you know, the light finally went off.
So what are you right now, weight-wise?
218. I hope I did. If nothing else, I got to see these guys again and say goodbye to, you know, a bunch of teachers and a bunch of people that I didn't really get a chance to say goodbye to, you know, back in October.
This looks like some closure for you in your USC career now?
I'll be back here. I just, you know, needed to take some time and, you know, clear my head and, you know, just get right, really.
How are you doing, though, mentally, emotionally, physically, everything else? You know, I know you've got the child that you're, you know.
Best that I've, you know, ever felt, truthfully. You know, living back at home with, you know, my girlfriend and son, and, you know, it's a lot different than it is living in college, so. You know, it's awesome. I feel healthy. I feel great.
And this is a job right now. This is an 8 to 5, even more so.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's talk about that.
It's draining you. I was talking with all the guys that have been training. You know, they're ready for a vacation. So, you know, there's no rest for the weary, though. So
did you inspire your speak today?
I talked to him on the phone yesterday. You know, he wanted me to come to the stadium and, you know, say hello. I just not really got a chance to, but you know, I'll see him today.
What were your emotions though when you first? I mean, when you drove up here and almost, you know, did you kind of reflect back all the hours you spent on this field, practicing and in games?
Absolutely. You know, we actually went to Charleston for a few days, me and my parents. And then I got into Columbia. Andrew Clifford came and picked me up, and we got in on Sunday. And it was weird. It was very, very weird. You know, seeing the 26 and seeing Columbia, and it was weird. But you know, the fans have been great. You know, a lot of support on Facebook, and you know, I feel really appreciated, and you know, it means a lot to me.
What have you done since you've been in town?
Really, just throw with Alshon and Jason, and try to run and stay in shape, and you know, be loose for today.
What specifically did you want to show the scouts today?
Just really, just what I look like. You know, how I've been, you know, missing for so long, so to speak, and you know, I just want to show them that, you know, I wasn't wasting my time up there, and you know, just gonna kind of go at this half-heartedly. So, you know, I just want to show them that, you know, I was working hard and, you know, hopefully get a shot.
Steve, have you come to grips with the way things ended for you here? Are you at peace with it now?
Somewhat. You know, it's every time I think about it, kind of, you know, it's upsetting that, you know, it happened in the way it happened. But you know, I still cheer for these guys all the time, and you know, I still talk to them all the time and wish them well, and you know, they're going to be great next year, and Connor's going to do well. He did well this year, so you know, I'm proud of the team, and you know, it's still rough though. Still is rough.
Do you find that scouts though, that's the questions they're going to ask is are you over your issues?
Absolutely. I mean, I've talked to probably 30 of them over the bowl and at Tampa or in Florida, and you know, today, and they asked me what happened in the past, and you know, are you clear-minded and are you ready, and you know, do you still keep in contact with the guys back at school, and you know, just got to be truthful with them, and I think they appreciate it.
How do you convince them and people that you've finally gotten past that?
Just got to show them. You know, talking really doesn't do anything, you know, as we've seen in the past, so I just got to prove it to them.
Take us through that meeting with Hyman where he said it's finally over. Have you come to think that point was never going to come? I mean, you'd been suspended so many times and always returned.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. You know, and I kind of blacked out towards the end because I just didn't even want to hear anything. I didn't want to see anybody, and you know, I called my parents and told them what happened, and you know, they came and helped me move up or move out. So yeah, I try not to think about that if I.
But you could have taken 2 different roads. You could have felt sorry for yourself and never worked out again, or you could have chosen the road that you apparently have chosen now.
Well, truthfully, I mean, I did. You know, I went home and I just looked in the mirror and said, you know, what the hell am I going to do now? I had no idea what I was going to do. I thought the dream of playing the next level was over. You know, then that's when I kind of gained some weight, you know, up to 245. And well, Monday I called the guy that I work out with now and said, you know, I got to start training again. I got to give it one shot. So I think it's paid off. You know, I hope it has.
Stephen, the explanation was failed substance test. Was it just alcohol, or was it alcohol and marijuana?
It was alcohol.
So what's the biggest lifestyle change you've made?
Well, I've cut back drinking, really cut it out completely, truthfully, and you know, I got a chef down there in Tampa who who makes lunch and dinners, and I think that's really been the key of losing all the weight. You know, I don't know if it's been the working out as much as the you know, not drinking and the food.
What's your
consumption.
fallback plan if, for whatever reason, football doesn't work out? And it's obviously going to be a tough road to get to the next level. But what's your fallback plan? Because you got your degree, you're clearly a smart guy and everything. I mean,
Well, you know, everybody's been joking about the shirt I'm wearing. You know, may go the military route. You know, I don't really know. It's I got my goal or my eyes on one goal right now, and that's, you know, the next level. So we'll see what happens.
Stephen, what's your realistic expectation for what professional football will hold for you?
Well, hopefully it works out. You know, I don't really know. You know, I just got to talk and get in front of as many scouts as I can, and you know, let them know me on a personal level, so they can see that, you know, I wasn't the monster that, you know, was portrayed that I was in college. So you know, I guess we'll just see. I got another combine in Detroit on Saturday, so you know, get another chance to be in front of them and throw the ball around and, you know, hopefully do well.
So is that one thing you want people to know about you, that hey, you're not really that monster, so to speak?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I want everybody to, especially the scouts, to know that, you know, that's not who I was or what I was about. You know, I was just a college kid trying to do what, you know, everybody does in college, and you know, obviously, I learned that I can't do that. You know, being at the quarterback position in the SEC school, and you know, it took me too damn long to figure it out, and that's what I regret the most.
Is there anything that would have helped you figure it out? I mean, could the situation have been handled differently on the university end? I mean, if you had been suspended for games at any point, would you have figured it out?
I don't know. I don't really think so. You know, I think they had to do what they had to do. It's just, you know, it was kind of hard dealing with it. So,
Cool. No?
You've had some potential to do more than what you might be able to do now. You're kind of playing catch up now.
Oh, I'm definitely playing catch up. You know, not being in the game except for that bowl game really in 6 or 7 months, however long it's been, you know, I think really set me back as far as the scouts go. So hopefully I can keep making an impression and throw the ball well and, you know, do the right stuff.
But do you feel like maybe this might be a situation where maybe it may take 2 years to get to the next level because of you say, you know, being a little bit behind, where if it doesn't work out this season, stay in shape and give it another shot?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that.
Yeah.
I haven't thought that far in the future.
So you
yet.
wouldn't consider minor league football like the IFL or AFL, Canadian Football League, or anything like that?
Got the eyes on one goal right now, and you know, hopefully that pays off. I don't really have a necessarily backup plan yet, so we'll see how this thing plays out, I guess. That's all I can do now.
If you don't, Stephen, making the NFL, like I'm sure you hope you did coming out of college, you be happy with how things are for you right now?
Absolutely. You know, I'm as healthy as I've ever been. You know, since high school, I'm as light as I've ever been, more focused than ever, and you know, it's unfortunate that it took me this long to finally, you know, get my head straight. But you know, it's happening, and I feel great. So I think this thing really turned out well. I hope it turns
And
out
you're
better.
23 now? 24? When you turn 25?
February
Okay.
15th.
Okay.
Yep. So I just turned
24. All right.
Yep.
Well, Stephen, hey,
Thanks,
good luck.
appreciate it. Yep.
Good luck to you now.
I always appreciate you being
Been a
here.
fun ride.